What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Landaris, back at you with another video. Hey, I'm up here just thinking to myself, there's only a few... Oh, man, what's going on with my eye now? Like I said, I'm up here thinking to myself, man, it's... Look at that, KC Deep Clean. Everybody's trying to get a business going, putting their yard signs out, things like that. Everybody's trying to do something. Not everybody. I take that back. Everybody ain't trying to do nothing. But for those people that's out there trying to do something, trying to create a business, they know what's up. They know how frustrating it is. They know the time and work they got to put in. You know, everybody that looks at you, they think it's like it's peaches and cream. Like it's easy. If it's that easy, go out there and do it. Go out there and do it. Try to do it. And then come back to me and tell me if it's easy. It's stressful trying to do like anything, whether you're trying to get a piece of property, start a business, all these things that you see on YouTube and stuff, and you got all these gurus trying to tell you, hey, I can show you how to do it. It's that easy. Yeah, once you start trying to put your foot in that water, trying to tap that water to try to get in there, 1 foot in, it ain't easy. Example, real estate. Go online and look and see about all these people talking about real estate, how easy it is, this and that, how they got into it. I guarantee you, some of these people that's on there, it wasn't easy. They try to make it seem like it's easy so you can buy their course or, you know, listen to click their channel, things like that. But when you trying to get in there and start doing it, you know, you go through these hoops, these red tapes, all type of stuff. And not on top of that, you better have some money. They keep talking about, oh, you can get property without money down and all that. Why can't I run into somebody, a guru that's doing it, that's done it without money? Like how you do that without money? And you got the banks and all them wanting all your information and all this and this, that, blah, 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 red tape. And you better hope that everything lines up right or you won't get that loan. You're not going to get the loan. You ain't going to get it. It's going to be something that's going to, you know, stop you from getting that loan or stop a bank from trusting in you to pay it back and all this stuff. It's a lot of hoops, red tapes that you got to go through, whether you're trying to do real estate or you're trying to do lawn care or you're trying to do some type of service-based business, you know, and trying to keep it going. Man, it's hard to do that. I try to get positive messages. Hey, stay in the game. Start a business. But you better be serious when you start a business, and you got to be dedicated to making it work. You can't give up. You got to make it work. And then once you in the midst of having your own business, it is stressful to try to keep it going, try to keep it maintained. You better have, you know, everything clicking, which is not going to happen. You're not going to have everything clicking. It's pure torture, mind-blowing, stressful. It's all these above things that go along with trying to do some of these things that they say is so easy. It ain't easy, guys. It ain't. And you gotta, not only do you gotta deal with yourself, you have to deal with your family. If you got a family, trying to save money and having a family, man, it's doggone impossible unless you got a whole truckload of money coming in. You got accessible income. I mean, just that's why you got to charge prices. That's why you got to try to make as much money as you possibly can. You can't be thinking that you're going to start a business and you're going to be buddy with some of these customers just because, whatever. You're there to start a business. You're there to make money. You're there to make profit. You're trying to better you and your family's outcome. And you're trying to do all these things. It's just mind-blowing. And for people to think it's easy, if it was easy, everybody and their mama would be doing it. So you already know right then and there, it's not easy. It's not. I'm just sitting here thinking, and I'm like, man, I'm trying to acquire a property, and I'm going through hoops. I'm going through hula hoops, fire, red taping, all type of stuff just to try to get a loan, just to try to, secure like a piece of property. You think starting a business is crazy. Man, go up to the bank and ask them, hey, I want to get this loan for this piece of property. They gonna be digging in everything they want to know everything, and you better have some money. I don't want to hear that. Oh, you could get a house, no money down, no this, no that. No, you can't. No, you can't. You better have some money in that account, because they looking at your account to see what you got in there. Do you got a down deposit? You better at least have a down deposit to make them interested in talking to you. You better have a down deposit to make sure they're interested in talking to you. And it better stay in the bank. You better not touch it. You better not get another loan. You better not try to get no car. You better not try to get nothing. Now, it's hard to get a house because you go through the same thing. Just think it's even twice as hard trying to get a rental property or another property. That's why I wish I would have knew this as a young man. I didn't learn this till later. I wish that I knew what I know now. And if I knew back then that I could take some money and take that same amount of money that I paid for my first home, and I would have just parked that into a duplex or a fourplex and lived on one side of it. And all you have to do is live in there for a year. And then you can decide on, do you want to keep staying there rent free? Because if you got a duplex, you're either going to be paying rent free or you're going to be paying a low rental fee for yourself, because you got somebody else on the other side paying your mortgage, or, paying the rent, which is paying your mortgage, And if that's not the case, you're going to be paying about, depending on if your mortgage $800, $1,000. Heck, you got your next tenant paying either half or damn near half of your rent. They paying their rent, which you're going to put towards the mortgage, and then they probably paying half your rent or majority of your rent on the mortgage. They call it a house hack. You live in one side, and your tenants pay for the mortgage, where you're living rent-free on your rent. Right? If I would have knew that as a young man, my first house that I would have got, because, You could put 3% down, 5% down. But when you start to try to get like rental properties, they want you to put 20 to 25% down deposit, right? You got to have that money down deposit, 20 to 25% down deposit. And that's not even counting closing costs and, what you got to pay your realtors and not paying for inspection and paying for all the odds and ends stuff. Like all the odds and ends stuff you got to pay on top of having that down deposit. So, I don't know, guys. I'm just sitting here thinking about this because, I'm just thinking like, man, like I was looking at this big complex. It looked like it's probably, I don't know, 100 to 200 doors. And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, man, what investors are investing in this piece of property where they're going to be set when all these properties are done? They going to be set. Those investors and the people that invested in that 100 to 200 door apartment complex, they're going to make money off that year after year, pay down their debt because the tenants are paying down their debt. And on top of that, they are getting some type of profit sharing, or they're getting some type of money coming towards all the investors off the money that they get off this 200-something door rental properties. So I start to think, I'm looking at it and I'm like, God, how do you be part of that? That's where the gurus and stuff and people, see, a lot of people ain't gonna share they secrets. A lot of people ain't gonna share them secrets, They are around business-like people that have money, and they take their money and they invest in things like 200-door apartment complexes. And here the little guy, he's trying to just get, man, a duplex, a single-family home, and man, red tape, jumping hula hoops, trying to secure it. So, man, I don't know. You got to deal with a whole bunch of stuff, man. It's crazy. And you got some people that's just sitting back and just living life, just bumping through life. They just bumping through life like, this is life. Where's the drive at? Where's the hustle at? Where is there? I'm trying to do it, and it's difficult for me to do it. It's straight difficult. And I'm trying everything in the book to try to get myself ahead. Man, I don't know, man. But you just got to keep grinding. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep grinding. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to me. I was just sitting here thinking. I'm just sitting here pondering. And I'm like, man, life is a playground, man. And you got to play these games. That's all life is, man. It's a show. It's a show. And then next thing you know, the show is over with. You in that casket. You in that fiery pit getting cremated. The show is over with. So you got to do enough to take care of your family and try to achieve an American dream of trying to provide for you and your family and to uplift your family, your legacy, and things like that. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to leave my kids something. Something. That's my main goal. I used to chase women. Now I'm trying to chase the money and trying to achieve. I wish I didn't never chase women back in the day. I wish I was more focused and got the bag first. I wish I had somebody in my life telling me, man, don't worry about these women out here. They will come when you have the bag, when you get the money. Don't worry about your status. Don't worry about how many women you sleep with. Don't worry about none of that stuff. Focus on, man, grinding, earning money, investing your money. That's why I'm so heavy on this with my son and my daughter. Invest your money, save your money, invest your money. Save your money, invest your money. And hopefully I can leave them something where it can catapult them a little bit so that they can capitalize on that and build from there. Hell, I ain't going to know. I'm going to be dead. So hopefully they make the right moves if I do leave them something, or if I can leave them something. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming. I'm just ranting. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, leave your comments, hit that bell button. Do whatever you got to do. Hey, thanks for listening. You know, you don't have to listen. You don't have to tune in. But thanks for listening. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I got to get on my game out here, man. There's people out here that's doing it. And there's a lot of people that ain't. They have no idea what it even takes to run a business or to try to stay on top. They don't even know, man. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Peace.